What's up guys, it's James here, and in today's video I want to talk to you about 3 things that you absolutely must do if you want to get your properties booked on Airbnb in the rest of 2020 and into 2021. If you want to absolutely kill it over the next 12 months on Airbnb, there are 3 things that are going to be absolutely crucial. So if you are a host yourself on Airbnb, meaning you own a property, you're hosting on Airbnb, then stay tuned. This video is going to show you exactly how you can maximize your bookings over the next 12 months. If you are a property manager or you want to become one and you're interested in managing other people's properties on Airbnb, these 3 tips that I'm about to share with you are going to allow you to add massive value to your clients and get them additional bookings on their properties so that you can absolutely dominate the competition, get tons of properties under management really quickly, and add a substantial amount of value to every property owner that you work with to make it a real win-win and have a great long-term relationship with them. So again, this is going to be a really valuable video for anyone interested in managing properties on Airbnb so that you can learn how to get bookings consistently over the next 12 months. So without further ado, the first thing that you absolutely need to do if you want to get bookings over the next 12 months is smash the like button down below. Please take a quick second to just click that like button. In all seriousness, I would really appreciate if you would just click the like button there. It helps me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm. So if you take a second to do that, then please just do that now. I'll wait. And the real tip number 1 that you need to do in order to get bookings in the next 12 months is flexibility. It comes down to one word over the next 12 months. It's going to be flexibility. I'll give you an example. If I, as someone who is traveling over the next couple months here, I'm booking some travel, and the number 1 thing that I'm looking for above and beyond all else is that every single thing I book, I need to make sure that it's fully refundable. Because at the end of the day, if a flight gets canceled, a car rental gets canceled, or if the government says, hey, you're not allowed to travel anymore, I need to make sure that the money I'm spending on this vacation isn't going to go completely to waste. Now, normally I would say, then we've shown this from testing in the past, that in order to optimize your returns, you need to be more strict with your cancellation policy. However, with the totally new environment that we're in right now, the people that are booking flexible stays are not the wishy-washy people that they normally are. There's people that have every intention of taking that holiday and really, really want to, like myself, but who just can't risk spending thousands of dollars on a trip and not having that money be refundable if forces and circumstances outside of their control cause them to need to cancel that trip. So flexibility is number 1. You need to make sure that you're as flexible as possible with your cancellation policies. That's going to really help you to get more bookings. Now, with that, there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. The wrong way to do it is to just set it as flexible as possible and never check in with your guests. You want to check in with your guests frequently as every couple of weeks, depending on how far out into the future they're booking. But you really want to make sure that if they know they're going to be canceling the stay, that they're not delaying doing that. They're not just procrastinating, knowing that, oh, okay, I can go and cancel this last minute, and they're going to wait until the last minute to do so. If they know a couple weeks out or a month out from their booking date that they're not going to be able to travel and they're not going to be able to go and stay at your place, then you want to just touch base with them to ask them, get an update from them. Hey, are you still planning on traveling? Really looking forward to having you. And if they're not able to travel, have them cancel that trip right away so that you can have those dates opened up for other guests who may potentially stay at your place. So that's step number 1. Now, tip number 2, in addition to flexibility, it's really, really important that you optimize your listing for longer term stays. You want to make sure that your listing is affordable for someone who might be looking to stay for a longer term of anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks and beyond that. So making it affordable by giving some longer term stay discounts is going to really smooth out your bookings and make sure that you have a nice seamless calendar with a lot of bookings and consistent revenue, because we really want to treat this, especially as we go into the winter months in a lot of parts of the world right now, where we're going to have some down season coming up. You want to make sure that you optimize for consistently, not for squeezing every single possible dollar out, because that's just going to lead to a lot more opportunity for you to actually lose money. So optimizing for long-term stays by offering long-term stay discounts and making your property more desirable for people who maybe want to stay longer term is a really great next step. The third step that's absolutely important is to optimize your listing for local domestic travel. Figure out why people would be traveling domestically in your area. Are you a couple hours outside of the city center and you're in a location that is a great getaway from the city? Well, optimize for that. Before, you might have been better off optimizing for people that were coming and traveling internationally, but right now the majority of all travel is going to be domestic, and honestly just within a couple hundred miles of people's homes. So ask yourself, why would someone from a couple hundred miles away want to come here and stay at my property? And what are they going to want to see when they go and check out my listing? Are there certain amenities they'd want to have? Are there certain things that they'd want to really see highlighted, such as how close I am to nature, or the amount of space, or the amount of green space outside? Those sorts of things are more important than ever right now, so make sure you're optimizing for that really, really heavily. A fourth bonus tip that I highly recommend you think about is ways that you can make your property more desirable to someone in light of the current situation right now. For example, gyms are closed. And so if you have a space in your property to add a little gym setup with just a couple of weights, you can get some adjustable dumbbells and maybe a little bench. You can do it for very, very cheap and spend maybe $100 or $200 to then add an amenity that's going to be really valuable to people that are traveling to your place. Because a lot of people like myself who regularly go to the gym, you want to be able to go somewhere and work out. And so if you can do that, then that's a bonus, especially right now when you can't access gyms as easily as normal because a lot of places have them completely closed down. If you're close to restaurants that are actually open, or if you have some little amenities that you can add on, like some nice fancy olive oils to give some people a nice restaurant-like experience where they can go and get some bread and dip their bread. Anything that you can think of, try to think outside the box. Those little things that we all miss being in the quarantine right now, that we all miss from our normal day-to-day lives. If you can find a way to incorporate those into your listing, that can be a really, really great advantage. It's going to set your listing apart from the competition. So I hope this video has been really, really valuable to you. If you do want to learn more about how to manage other people's properties on Airbnb and earn a full-time income doing it, then surprisingly, this year has been absolutely incredible for us. It's been one of our best years to date, and 2021 is going to present a lot of additional opportunity. So if you want to get in on that and get started right now when a lot of people are fearful and we've got this huge opportunity bubbling to the surface, then just click the link down below to check out the free training that I put together that walks through every single step of the process for how to build this business and build it in a way that's adding real value to your clients, build it in a way that's going to be sustainable long term. We've really always focused on from the beginning building this business in a way where we're building it sustainably and we're building it in a way that adds real value to your clients long term. That's the only way to have a business that's going to last you 5, 10 years into the future and actually be able to generate income and give you freedom, where you can actually set up systems to automate the processes and have it work for you for years in the future. So if you want to do that and you want to have a business that gives you security and financial stability in your monthly income every month, then just check out the training down below. I've linked to it in the description so you can check that out. It's completely free to join. Highly recommend checking that out. As always, if you liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Like I said before, it helps me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm. So you take a quick second and just a half a second even, just click that like button. I would appreciate it greatly. If you're new to the channel here, then please consider subscribing. We post 2 new videos every single week. And if you subscribe to the channel, then you can stay up to date with all of those and learn all the tips that we share about managing properties and managing your own property on Airbnb. Until next time, I will see you in the next video.